The following message is transmitted at the request of the Chicago Police Department. An unusual situation is taking place in the city of Chicago. At approximately 2:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time, multiple citizens across the city of Chicago began to collapse randomly. Approximately 600 people were found unconscious inside multiple buildings, their homes, and their vehicles. Police are unsure why this phenomenon is happening, but it will continue to be investigated. While no fatalities have been reported, several injuries have been reported due to falling at awkward angles. All residents in the city of Chicago are advised to remain in your homes. Please avoid being around other people, as a person may collapse at any time. Stay tuned to local media and television outlets for further information on this unusual situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Chicago Police Department. This is an update to the local area emergency that was issued at 2:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It has been discovered that a strange noise was found in many of civilians' smartphones and tablets that were making them collapse. Such companies reporting this unusual noise include Apple, Samsung, and LG. Then, victims began to show symptoms of dizziness, migraines, nausea, dropping to the ground in intense pain, and even burning sensations. If you are hearing an unusual sound from your smartphone or tablet, shut the device off immediately and call 911 for medical assistance. Authorities are working to find the source of this signal, and it will continue to be investigated. Tune to local radio and television outlets for further information on this situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Chicago Police Department. The strange signal that was coming from smartphones and tablets has been reported to be coming from other electronic devices. These devices include TVs, computers, medical equipment, radios, and even public address systems. The number of people being affected by the signal has increased to 4,500. Victims are suffering from intense headaches, severe nausea, and even expressing violent behavior and randomly attacking other civilians. Police are trying to handle this situation, and are urging all residents of Chicago to remain in your homes and to avoid the downtown area. Residents are advised to lock all doors and windows, and not to use any electronic devices at all, unless necessary. If you are experiencing the previously mentioned symptoms, turn off all of your electronic devices immediately. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Illinois Police Department, as well as the Illinois National Guard. The signal that was first reported 5 hours ago has intensified rapidly, and mass rioting has been reported in multiple major cities in the state of Illinois. These cities include Chicago, Aurora, Rockford, Joliet, Naperville, Springfield, Peoria, Elgin, and Waukegan. At last report, hundreds of thousands of civilians have gone insane, screaming in intense pain, and are attacking anything in sight. This signal is even affecting law enforcement and military personnel. As a precaution, All residents in these cities are strongly advised to remain in your homes, with all electronic devices turned off, and all doors and windows barricaded. Authorities are still trying to find the source of the signal, but have been unsuccessful. More information will follow shortly. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. A devastating cyber attack of unknown origin is being carried out against the United States, and the first reports of it were that of an unknown signal affecting people in Chicago, Illinois. This signal has caused mass rioting and civil unrest all across the country, and hundreds of major cities are in chaos. Police and military forces are trying to deal with this situation, as they have been unsuccessful after attempting to stop violent mobs. In total, over 3,500 fatalities have been reported, with tens of thousands injured. All residents of the United States are advised to remain in your homes, and away from any electronic devices. Tune into local media outlets for further information on this situation. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will be on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WTXF. We will continue to serve the Philadelphia area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Philadelphia area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use only. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. At approximately 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 25 nuclear missiles have been launched from the Pentagon and are headed for the United States. The following cities will be impacted in the next 15 to 20 minutes: El Paso, Texas; Baltimore, Maryland; Albuquerque, New Mexico; Tucson, Arizona; Fresno, California; Sacramento, California; Mesa, Arizona; Long Beach, California; Colorado Springs, Colorado; Virginia Beach, Virginia; Omaha, Nebraska; Oakland, California; Tulsa, Oklahoma; Arlington, Texas; Wichita, Kansas; Tampa Bay, Florida; Bakersfield, California; Aurora, Colorado; Honolulu, Hawaii; Anaheim, California; Memphis, Tennessee; Corpus Christi, Texas; Nashville, Tennessee; Lexington, Kentucky; and St. Paul, Minnesota. All residents within a 400-mile radius of these cities are advised to seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. If no such shelter exists in your area, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. Take necessary supplies for your shelter, such as at least 3 days of non-perishable food, at least 1 gallon of water, a flashlight, medical supplies, a first aid kit, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries, and other important necessities. Put as much space between you and the outside as possible. Do not leave your shelter until it is declared safe to do so. If you leave your shelter, you will face certain death. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.